So hello everyone, how you all doing? Now I came here before. It's the well, it's one of the first investigations I ever done. It's the woods, and I did tell you all if I ever reach 1k views just for that video, I would come back and do a part 2, which I am. I'm doing a part 2. I'm just wiping something off my phone as well. There we go. Got a bit of stuff in the back of my phone. No, come on, get off. Come on. There we go. Yeah, but I'm back. Now, one reason I come back as well is when you watch the video, there was a picture of a man in the tree. Now, to be honest, I can't remember seeing the picture. It's been since August, so I can't remember where that part of the woods was. I think it was either by here or down by there. That was very dodgy then. Oh my. Either by there or either down by there. That's all I can guess really. Or it was just past the trees down there on the other side. That's all I can think. Because I mean, it's been ages since I've actually been here. I actually did come here to do a part 2 prior times. This is my 4th time filming here, trying to make a part 2. So now you might think, well, why is that? Because the last 2 times I've been here, I failed massively. I've had nothing. So I'm hoping this time I can at least get something. If not, I'll just upload it, guys. I know I did promise you a part 2. I didn't necessarily want to record here because last time I didn't get much activity either, but I mean, if I did tell you, I gotta do it for your complaint. This bit wasn't all chopped back before. Is it a way to go further? Ah, it is. I could go walking over there, but it's a bit of a health and safety hazard. There's a fallen tree. If I go walking over something and hit onto that, it could be quite dangerous for me. So you will hear drilling in this because they are still building. It was the same as it was last year when I came here for part 1. They're still building. So you will hear a lot of drilling, and there's actually been quite a lot of difference from last time. We got more steps here, more pressure places leading down. If you can see people behind me, then don't put in the comments you saw a spirit. It's just the workers. I'm gonna go further down now. Yeah, so the face you're supposed to be seen was either a man by there or a man down by here. So if you remember last time you had a video like this, it was all overgrown and you actually see the bushes. You couldn't even see the canal water then. I'm going to try not to walk too far towards the end because I could end up falling into the canal. Can you see any fish? Oh wow. Don't want to fall into that. Oh my. Gets a few rats hiding out in there. Now it's easier to walk through now because obviously because it's more chopped back, you can just walk right through it, look. That's been laid down by someone, isn't it? An old carpet or what? Oh, is that an old carpet or what? It looks like it, doesn't it? Weird. Or a blanket. It's supposed to be a homeless man in here. I'm not sure. I'm not touching it. Make sure I still have everything. There we go. I'm not trying to lose my stuff, do I? There we go. So now, also last year, one spot that you was quite interested in was this spot by here. Now, in this spot, there was a bit of a chill going through us, if you remember. So it was quite interesting. Now, I also do want to point out because a few people thought this was a spirit. At one point in last year's video, you saw me standing up by here. We had the camera then pointing down to here, and you saw what looked like a woman in a brown jacket come past. That wasn't a spirit, it was a person walking a dog, and that's why we turned off the camera, because we didn't want to have somebody else on camera. Although eventually we did have her just for 1 or 2 seconds. But yeah, it was nothing to worry about, because obviously just a person walking a dog. A few of you did play it back and thought it could have been a spirit. It wasn't. So now I just got that cleared under the bridge. Let's get started. So the reason we came here in the first place was there's supposed to be rumours of what was people seeing stuff in the bushes. I didn't believe that at first, as you know. Things like that are a lie. And even when I was here, just trying to make my first video, I thought, well, I'm only here to get a bit of content. Maybe there's going to be nothing here that I might not see or even hear, but then unfortunately on the camera it was. Well, fortunately, not unfortunately. But yeah, I've got my necrophonic out of me. Last time we did make communication with a guy called Neil, who seemed quite angry. I'm not sure if he's, one of the people who died nearby. But at first, when he was here last year, we was on, a little bit of caution, because there was supposed to be a homeless man who hangs around down here as well. Clearly he's not down here now, otherwise we would have seen him already. Plus, too many people nearby would have seen him. No, the rumour was he was on that side, but he would come over back and forth and switch sides. I'm not sure what to think about that, but either way, let's just get started. So yeah, that's just a quick briefing on last times I came here. I scared the living hell out of me. It was a little bird made a noise in the water and I jumped. Okay. Now, before I do get started, if you do want to donate to me, go over to my About section and press Donate to Us. It's in the About section. Or you can ask me for a link, but it's better with my About section. I'm not encouraging anyone to donate, I'm just asking you, if you do feel like donating, then please do so, but I'm not encouraging you to, because obviously I am trying my best. Now, let's just get started, shall we? There we go. Okay. You scared me. Right. Pause this so I can get my necrophonic out. Now, a lot of you may wonder what the necrophonic actually does. Now, let me explain to you before I start using it, in case you are new to the channel. At the moment, this is all I use in my investigations, along with a K2 meter. I'm not using the K2 meter today though, because I've got nowhere to more or less. I put it down. I don't want to be holding it in my hands. It might pick up the signal from my phone. I don't want to be having me freaking out over it, and then it could possibly be my phone. Then that just comes to a rational explanation, so I don't want that. So for today, it's just my necrophonic again. Okay, so we're going to use it up by here, but don't be too close to the drill, because that's all you hear otherwise. That scared me. Again, I keep getting scared of little things. Like bloody ducks in the pond and branches moving in the trees, getting scared of all that for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so I usually set up by here, so you can just see me. Don't want anybody walking up behind me as a worker, and then you seeing that and thinking, well, let's just set up by here. Okay, I'm back. A few spirits might remember me. I've been here a few times now trying to make a part 2, so I bet you remember me pretty well. My name's Jared, as you might know. I'm here to communicate with you. If you're interested in that, if you don't want to communicate with me, I'm not forcing you to. I also want to make it very clear that in the name of the Lord, you have no right to harm me or attach yourself to me or any of my equipment. In this case, like a phonic app or anything of me really, including my case meter, which is in my bag. I won't be using that in this investigation, so don't worry about that. And to any spirits who do communicate, I want to say thank you. Let's get started. Okay, do any spirits remember me? Do any of you spirits remember me? Yeah? What's my name? What's my name? Do you remember it? Do you remember my name? Can you say it? That's it, that's it. That's my name. Two Jareds, well. Okay, you got my name? Well done. Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Neil, are you still here? Neil, yeah, was that yeah? I'll ask again. Neil, are you still here? The spirit who was communicating with me last time I was here. Are you still here, Neil? That's my name. I'm currently talking to Neil though. No asking my name. There's a squirrel looking right at me. Oh my. And there's a camera looking out at me. Oh my. I don't think it's flashing. That's my name. Okay, I'm gonna pause this just to go and see if this guy's watching me on the camera. Just to say I'm not doing anything. Oh, I'll leave it. It's probably just an automatic camera. Yeah. So Neil, are you still here then? So Neil's still here, is he? Neil, is there anything you want to say? Neil, is there anything you want to say? Is there anything you want to say, Neil? That camera's fuck. Whoa, what the hell? That guy's... Hi guys, this guy's got the camera tracing me everywhere I go. What's he doing? That's creeping me out. Guys, this guy's creeping me out, honestly. What's he doing? Guys, this guy's got a security camera just literally watching me. Right, we're going to stand somewhere else where he can't see me. You're insane, man. You're insane. That guy's insane. Okay, so I'm standing down by here instead, but that camera can't see me. That guy over there is mad. He is mad. I'm standing there, right, and moving. You can see his camera moving. I'm not sure if it's automatic though. Could be automatic, but it looks like he's moving his camera so it points at me wherever I am. I'm not having that. Being watching an investigation by some creepy dude in his basement. That's just a thing to say, but no, it's a little bit weird. Do cameras supposed to follow you? I'm not sure. Weird. It looks like it was being moved whenever I was moving. You know, like a red dot, so it was flashing at me. I'm not sure whether he was trying to warn me to get from there. Not sure. Don't know why, because it's not even his property. It's just behind his backyard. But anyway, still, I'll move. Okay. Okay, so I'll ask you again, Neil. Are you still here? Neil, are you still here? Neil? Neil! You hear that? Neil! Neil, you hear that? It was a lady, she just shouted out to Neil. Neil, you hear that? It was definitely a very clear Neil. If you didn't hear it, play it back. I told you someone was here. I told you. I told you there was a Neil here. I knew it. It's got it pointing at me again. What is going on? You can see it pointing. Look, you just see it flashing at me right now if you zoom in. Look at that. Why are you doing this? What is this guy's issue, honestly? this guy lost his mind or something? We're gonna figure out what's going on, guys. If I have to go and tell it, nah. I don't think I think it's an automatic one. I don't think he's gonna be controlling it, is he? I don't know if cameras can move like that. I'm not sure. Could be my imagination, guys, but it doesn't look like it's actually moving to where I go. Unless it's just a big. I'm not sure. Let's just ignore it. You know, I'm not doing anything wrong. Am I? I'm just doing an investigation. Nah, can't see me about that, yeah? Stand over here. There we go. Neil! I just heard that a lady said your name. Would you like to say something to me, Neil? Hello, yes, I said hello. Neil, would you like to tell me anything? Carol, I remember communicating with you last time I was here. Are you here, Carol? Are you here? Carol, are you here? Carol, are you here? Hello? Leave again. Right, guys, I'm going to quickly mention this briefly. Last time I was here, right? All you ever heard, right, was leave, leave, leave. They did not want me here whatsoever. Don't know why. I wasn't causing no harm. I was just minding my own, well, not minding my own business, but I was just trying to communicate with them. They kept asking me to leave. I'm not sure why. Now, if you just hear, there's a Neil here, but he doesn't seem as angry as he was last time. So maybe he's realised what I'm doing here. Maybe he's realised I'm just doing an investigation, not here to harm him in any sort of way. I mean, sometimes spirits can get quite upset and think that you could be trying to, you know, make fun of them or trying to offend them or anything like that. You know, it depends what spirit it is, but I think this guy, he's kind of realised what I'm doing here, and that, what I am doing here is just an investigation. I think he's kind of latched onto that and thought that's what's going on, you know. So yeah, it was quite interesting, but yeah, certainly. But yeah, I might have another little go on the spirit box, and then what we'll do, we'll call it a day. I know it seems quite boring, but I did tell people I'd make a part 2 here, so I kind of had to. Otherwise I'm not living up to my words. Now, no, I'm not going to be reaching and going out every time I reach 1,000 views to make a part 2 at every single location. It's not going to happen. So don't fall for that and think, well, that's what's going to happen. You know, I'm not going to go back to let's say, the tunnel when I get 1,000 views or anything like that. It was just for this one occasion because it was my first ghost hunting video and I didn't think I'd ever get it. Now I have. I gotta come in here and do it. That's all it was. It wasn't anything to say like every location. That's what I'm gonna do. Go out and make a part 2. It's just this one off for the part 2 here. Oh my. It is absolutely freezing here today. Okay, I'm going to try one more time to make communication with you, spirits. Neil, is there anything you want to say to me now? Because now I'm leaving this place. I would never ever be coming back to the spirit box here again. So is there one thing you'd like to tell me before I leave? Did I say prayer? Is there anything any of you spirits like to tell me before I leave? Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave now, so I'm gonna say bye. I also have some great news, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Bye! 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 Okay, that was that. As I do have some great news, so do stay tuned for it now. I'm going to tell you all now before I leave, so don't tune off just yet, because you will be quite impressed with the new news, and it is very good news. It will include another return to another location, but I know you all love this location, and it will be a return because I'll be there with someone else, so just kind of stay ready for it. Now, that was what I got here. Not much this time. I had Neil's name come out of it, but that was all. I remember, as I just said, I'm not going to be going to every single location making a part 2 just because I reached 1,000 views. It's not happening, not by any means. So don't think I'm going to start boring you guys and releasing the same videos over and over and over again. It's just this one-off. I did say if I did do it, I would do a part 2. Only a few people wanted it, but because I did promise them, some people don't forget, do they? And some people like to keep you to your promises and make sure you do things. So this was it, part 2. I'll find a new location now for next week. But I might actually release an older video filmed last September that I haven't released yet for next week. So I'm kind of doing bad on lockdown. There's not many places I can actually go. You see, you know, being on lockdown, most of the places already in this area I've done from the last lockdown and the lockdown before that. So I'm kind of stuck now thinking, where can I go? I'm thinking, I'm constantly hitting my head thinking, where can I go? Because trust me, there's not many places you can do. On this lockdown, guys, you can't leave your area. You're just out of options. You can't travel. You can't do much. It's crazy. It really is. It really is crazy, guys. And you think it's easy, but put yourself in my shoes. You want to find haunted locations. You got to find good locations to go to. You can't just go down the street and record on the next block down because you hear the guy died out in a house. You got to think with your head. You think it's easy, but once you've already covered most of the locations, it isn't that easy, guys. It really isn't. So until this lockdown ends, I'm stuck in this area, and seeing this morning what I saw, that this lockdown might not end until June. That's bad news. It really is bad news. I heard travel might be open again in April, but still that's quite bad news because there's still 2 months of me being in this area. But whatever it comes to, guys, I'm going to make sure I do get content out there either way. Even though I had to release last year's video from September, which is very old. But if I have to release it, guys, then that's something I will do as a backup measure to make sure I do have a video come out. But you know me, guys, I'm always prepared, and I always have 14 days worth of content before a video releases to make sure that if I did come down with an illness, I got videos to come out. What I'm actually going to be doing is setting that to a 21-day schedule video, so that'll be 3 videos always in advance. To make sure that I am always on top, and if anything does happen, like let's say I broke my leg or I broke my arm, the videos are still there until I recover. Or let's say I come down with COVID, 14 days self-isolation, well 10 days, 14, either one, the videos are still there to release. So either way, guys, it's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm always filming in advance, what I always will do. I don't plan to stop anytime soon. So yeah, that's what I do. Great location, but do stay ready for what's upcoming. Now the great news I just promised you all was I'm currently in talks with a lot of paranormal teams about collaborations, and it looks like they're going to start going ahead, guys. It really does. I'm in talks with Ghost Hunter Wales, which is, as you all know, one of my good ghost hunting teams. That's a friend that I like to watch pretty often. You've got Viv, Becky, and a great team. You might have saw me speak to them on the Friday night showscape over with Tom, or maybe on his podcast where he's chatting to Viv a few times. But you might have saw that. As far as I'm concerned, that's actually going to start. You right? Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, that is going to go ahead. Collaboration with them. At the moment, though, it's just in talks. So obviously, it is all with COVID. It's about waiting for this to end so we can actually meet up. So don't expect that until around August, September, October, or somewhere near that time. Hopefully before that, if we can do it. Now, I am returning to the Scary Inn. That is all currently going under plans, and that's only because I'm going there with a team called Paranormal Wales UK. We're totally setting it up for I think either June or July, if I'm right. I think it's July, but it could be June. It's one of those 2 months anyway. And that is being set up, so hopefully that'll happen. So hopefully then that'll be released for August time, around August time. Which I know a few might think, well, you've already been there, but to go there again with another team, it could be pretty good to see you guys. And to get more answers. So that's currently in the works. And I also have other locations of I want to visit after lockdown that I've had in mind, and I'm thinking could be quite good to go to. There is one over in, I think, Cardiff, if I remember correctly, or Swansea. I know there's one there too. And I saw somebody else visit the location. It's an abandoned location, very haunted. I do want to visit there, and I've always credit the person that I had the inspirement of to go there. So, yeah. That's what's upcoming, guys. You're going to look forward to it. You know, it's going to be absolutely amazing. So all of you, just keep safe. You know, it's just a little bit longer we got to put through this, and then we can all be out there investigating, doing what we love. So all of you stay safe.